Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon to you. Happy Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's not Saturday. It's so funny. I was preparing for my interview on XRP Army News this morning, preparing for the interview today, thinking that the day was Saturday. And in fact, it is not. It is only Friday. So that interview is not until tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I mean, I prepared and everything, got my pretty face on and everything. And yeah, not until tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned for that Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to hang out on XRP Army News, the show, and we're going to chat, get to know one another a little bit. Really looking forward to doing that. Really looking forward to doing that. So this is some pretty interesting news here. And I think it's just the start of many to come now. So let me first say this. This is going to be your XRP Ripple daily news in around 10 minutes, unlike the earlier video I did today. And shout out to Brian Brooks. Look, he's doing what he said he was going to do. I'm excited for this company, Varo Money, and I'm excited for the future fintechs, the future fintech companies. That will be getting their national bank charter. So it's a pretty cool deal. So Brian Brooks says on Twitter, I'm proud to sign the first full service national bank charter for a native fintech and join YouTube's Bono in congratulating Varo Money on becoming a national bank regulated by the USOCC. That is, my friends, pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Let's go over this article because I think this is, again, the beginning of something that is going to start taking place in the United States at a rapid pace. Yeah, it's a new time is coming. It is upon us, guys. I have to tell you. And this is going to be huge in a lot of ways. Hopefully, the fintechs will not adopt the traditional banking model. Hopefully, they'll do things differently. Hopefully, they'll act on behalf of the platform holders and not the shareholders. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. In other words, a bank, right? The depositors make the bank successful, right? It's you and I that make and contribute to the ecosystem that make those things successful, right? And so, very, very important. Hopefully, they will take the Celsius.network approach and give back to the platform holders, the people who use the platform. So big news, Varo Money becomes the first U.S. fintech to receive a national bank charter. And this is on crowdfundinsider.com. Let me go over this article real quick because I think, again, it's important to know this is kind of where we're going. Who's the next fintech company looking to get a national bank charter? We should be asking ourselves, right? So Varo Money Inc. has been granted its national bank charter from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and secured regulatory approvals from the FDIC and Federal Reserve to open Varo Bank N.A. This represents the first consumer fintech in the United States to be granted a national charter, with the accomplishment being described as a seminal event in the world of financial services. While there are other digital banks in operation, most continue to operate in partnership with a chartered bank, a type of necessary regulatory arbitrage. Some have acquired an entity that holds a charter, but Varo is truly the first fintech to go through the entire process. While in some other international jurisdictions, the process to become a digital bank has been clarified and facilitated, usually because policymakers see the benefit in enabling digital-only banks. The procedure for a fintech to receive a bank charter in the United States remains a Herculean task and something traditional banks have lobbied against. That is where the challenge is. The traditional banks lobbying against such a thing, right? So the odyssey to gain a national bank charter has taken Varo Money years to accomplish. Varo has previously shared that they are proud to have gone through this difficult process. It makes us a stronger institution for our customers and safeguards the entire financial system in the United States. Colin Walsh, founder and CEO of Varo Bank, told Crowdfunder Insider this, and I quote, "The National Bank Charter is truly a historic milestone. Varo will be a digital bank with a sustainable, strong business model with the economics that support serving the hardworking everyday Americans." We shall soon see about that have been overlooked and overcharged for too long. So very cool to see that. They're excited about it. Later today, there will be a formal signing ceremony taking place at the Varo offices that will involve a virtual appearance by acting comptroller of the currency, Mr. Brian P. Brooks. Well, how about that? A public official that has extensive experience in the fintech sector. Yeah. So by receiving a national bank charter, Varo may directly service consumer banking needs, minus the costly presence of brick and mortar branches, a part of traditional banks that are in the process of being reduced due to the lack of need. In the past, Varo has pointed out that traditional banks spend 60 cents out of each dollar maintaining overhead, a cost that Varo Bank can avoid, right? So Walsh issued the following statement in a release. That's cool. I don't want to go over that, but that is a very, very cool thing. Let's see, yeah, this is a lengthy article here, but I want to go over the fact that Bono is involved in this. So Bono, who is the co-founder of the Rise Fund, we're talking Bono, right, the lead singer at YouTube, and an investor in Varo, issued the following statement on the news. "We created the Rise Fund to back paradigm-shifting entrepreneurs and ideas, and that's what we see in Colin and the Varo team. Their focus on expanding access to affordable, accessible digital banking is one small but important step in the bigger mandate to remove barriers to banking and other financial tools that are too often too difficult or expensive for everyone to access." Again, this is just great news about moving the space forward. I would definitely look for more of these to come in the very, very near future. Fintech companies gaining their national bank charter. And again, hopefully this will come down to, this will, if you will, trickle down to the customer, the people who put their deposits on this particular platform. Hopefully they will be able to benefit from this news. So yeah, pretty cool to see that. What else did I want to share? Not that one. That is an interesting one. So yeah, let's go over this one real quick. This is from Dwarfula 70899. Dwarfula. I'm guessing that would be like Dracula, but Dwarfula. Thanks for sharing, my friend. It says 2004? ? Wow. Ripple is older than I thought. Interesting. I wonder if Ripple Tech shares code with DigiCash. Don't think so. DigiCash was created in 1989 by David Chaum. David Schwartz filed a patent for a multi-level distributed computer system 1 year earlier. Sure did, 1988. And this kind of goes over the whole deal with Ripple, right? DigiCash was first used for a transaction in 1994. And OpenCoin, now Ripple, had code written prior to November of 2008. Ripple is a real-time gross settlement system, we already know that, currency exchange and remittance network by Ripple, also called the Ripple Transaction Protocol, RTXP. And Mickey B. Fresh has been doing some stuff in the Telegram chat, talking about the RTXP, right, or Ripple Protocol. And it is built upon a distributed open source intranet protocol, consensus ledger, and native currency called XRP. All right, so giving a little bit of history there. Ripple was released in 2012. Ripple purports to enable secure, instant, and nearly free global financial transactions. So I won't go over much of that, but it kind of giving a great history and background there, which I think is important a lot, especially for a lot of the new people that are coming into the space. The security of the Ripple consensus algorithm was challenged in 2014, with Ripple defending the safety of the system. Ripple is the second that's old. That's kind of exactly right. So what I wanted to cover with you guys is a little bit of history about Ryan Fugger, just in case you didn't know. The predecessor to the Ripple payment protocol, Ripple Pay, was first developed in 2004 by Ryan Fugger. And I mentioned this in the video I did earlier, a web developer in Vancouver, British Columbia. Fugger conceived of the idea after working on a local exchange trading system in Vancouver, and his intent was to create a monetary system that was decentralized and could effectively allow individuals and communities to create their own money, like I stated in the video earlier today. So Fugger's first iteration of the system was RipplePay.com. It debuted in 2005 as a financial service to provide secure payment options to members of an online community via a global network. That is pretty cool right there. This led to the concession of a new system by Jeb called eDonkey Network, which was designed and built by Arthur Britto and David Schwartz. Chapter 5. So this is in a book somewhere, apparently. I think I had ordered that book too, by the way. In May of 2011, they began developing a digital currency system in which transactions were verified by consensus among members of the network, rather than by the mining process used by Bitcoin. And again, guys, I want to point out, make sure you go to, I think it's called Block Shop on YouTube. Check out Charlie. Check out Charlie Shrem and David. So it's Blockworks Group. Blockworks Group, guys. Go check out this interview. Listen to all 1 hour and 12 minutes. It is worth the listen to for sure. It is definitely worth listening to. So guys, make sure you go check that out. Now I have to find my place. There it is. And so, and because in that interview, he goes back to Arthur Britto and McCaleb and talks about the early days. It's definitely worth your time. In May of 2011, they began developing a digital currency system in which transactions were verified by consensus among members of the network, rather than by the mining process used by Bitcoin, which relies on blockchain ledgers. The new version of the Ripple system was therefore designed to eliminate Bitcoin's reliance on centralized exchanges, use less electricity than Bitcoin, and perform transactions much more quickly than Bitcoin. Chris Lawson, who had previously founded the lending services company eLoan and Prosper, joined the team in August of 2012. And together, McCaleb and Lawson approached Fugger with their digital currency idea. After discussions with longstanding members of the community, of the Ripple community, Fugger handed over the reins. How about that? And in September of 2012, the team co-founded the operation or corporation OpenCoin or OpenCoin Inc. So a little bit of history there, guys, just for your learning and leveling up your XRP, if you will, leveling up your XRP IQ. I want to share that, but there's like curse words in this. I don't know if I can share. But the video, let me go, hold on a sec. The video is from Naga, is hilarious. Okay, shout out to XRP Vet for sharing this. But yeah, there's like this cursing in there, but there's a big time spoof on the movie with Al Pacino where he played like, was he Puerto Rican, Mexican? The drug dealer. I can't even remember the name of the movie now. So Naga put this out, and I can't share it, but you want to go check it out. Check out XRP Vet because it's got curse words and stuff in there. So I don't think I can share that, but interesting video that Naga put out. He is quite a character. So if you want a good laugh, go check out that XRP Vet, VET. On Twitter, at XRPVET on Twitter. Go check that out. So here's something that I find to be very, very interesting. This comes from what goodness gracious, Lachlan-Varlas. Don't know what that means. Fan of mass adoption, hashtag FBXRP, hashtag XRP. Okay, so it says XRP is up 30% and has 30 new whales. Those big players know something and can run the percentage gains. You too can be a fast follower and get started quickly here. Okay, so he's got a little thing, I guess, that he has going on there. So let's check this out. I've never heard of this guy or gal or dudes or dudettes. Let's check this out. Finally, time to turn up the tap on the route to mass adoption, beat the next wave, and get a head start on 2020 by buying the current dip. I'm not sure if this is a current dip. Let's see what this is here. Okay, got a lot of this going on here, or that going on here. Crypto quick start. Okay, that's good. Using XRP here is some information. Start your blockchain future, maximize your purchasing power. I think I might have, let me see if I clicked on the right thing here. That's the quick start. I don't want the quick start. Is it here? XRP is up 36 and has 30 new whales. Now, I meant to cover this. I think yesterday I saw this. Interesting. So XRP is up 30% and has 30 new whales. The number of accounts holding more than 1 million XRP has increased by 3.7%. With 30 new whales appearing over the last 2 weeks, according to Sentiment's holder distribution chart. These investors now hold between $240,000 and $2.4 million in XRP each, which has contributed to upwards pressure on price. After fairly uninspiring months, XRP has seen a price rise of over 30% from 19 cents to 25 cents in a fortnight. At least 30 big investors with deep pockets believe the price rise is set to continue. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So this is from CoinGarlic.com, 3.7% increase. The number of accounts holding more than 1 million has increased by 3.7%. 30 new whales coming into the space. Isn't that interesting? All right, so Ripple was recently recognized in a bill proposal from the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection in the United States regarding cross-border payments. Earlier this week, Ripple's Director of Product, Craig DeWitt, announced a peer-to-peer payment platform built on XRP, sure did, and that is called PayBurner. I have my PayBurner up right there. Top right, PayBurner browser extension, absolutely. Shout out to Craig DeWitt. So, in a new podcast with Ripple's CTO, David Schwartz, professor of economic and political science at the University of California, Berkeley, Barry Eichengreen suggested investors are turning to digital assets in general as a direct response to the threat of post-beer cold inflation. Some people believe increased liquidity in the market will lead to hyperinflation and are looking for investment opportunities that can maintain value in dollars, that can maintain value if dollar prices soar. Gold is traditionally considered a safe bet, while digital assets are increasingly seen as a new inflation hedge, guys. And the money that's going to come into this space, the new money coming in this space, like a lot of people say things are only going to reach new all-time highs and a lot of these projects are going to go away. Even if that's the case, a lot of projects are going to go away. The amount of new money coming to this space is going to be, in my opinion, unprecedented. I do truly believe that. And this points to that very fact. Think about that. 1 million XRP or more has increased. They haven't gone down. They've increased by 3.7%. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I gave a shout out to a guy that said they had reached a milestone marker with their XRP holdings. Let me see if I can find that. Another great tweet that I wish I could share, but I can't. That has curse words in it too. A guy who actually just subbed to the channel had tweeted out that, oh, here it is right here. And I responded, congrats, love milestone markers being met. So this was from Kyle McLean, who says, XRP rich list. Well, folks, I'm very pleased with a certain milestone I just reached. Secret. It took me 2+ years in the face of ridicule, scorn, and derision. If I'm right, and XRP hits even a fraction of the numbers many predict, I will be a legend. And I commented, congratulations, love milestone markers being met, right? Good for you, right? We talk about that on channel a lot, right? You know what we did in the Crypto Sieges home is after we kept going back and forth with BTC and XRP and day trading the BTC and diversifying in other assets, we finally came to a point and said, look, let's, if we believe XRP to be the one, right, the standard, let's set a goal, let's put up a big time milestone marker for the number of XRP that we would hold, and then look to diversify. So this guy is doing that. He hit his milestone. So we did that. We set that milestone. We hit it a couple months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, started diversifying into other assets. So shout out to you, my friend Kyle. Good for you. And congratulations. And then you just add to the fact that I just ran over an article where the wallet increase of 1 million or more XRP is going up. The wallet size of 1 million or more is not going down. It went up 3.7%. Pretty significant stuff. And it looks like this dude has a VeChain node as well. How about that, Kyle? It says crypto investor, VeChain node, business degree, ex-Oracle, not financial advice. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. So I think that's absolutely great news and absolutely outstanding news. But I do want to note that I think the future is going to be these fintech companies getting bank charters. And the idea is that it will come down, it will trickle to you and I, and to benefit from such a thing. What I also see is a lot of these traditional legacy banks, they're gonna be closing down shop, right? The traditional brick and mortar stuff is not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm just on one.
It's not video on the house, it's just me talking.
Yeah, but I didn't think much of it out, really.
So sorry guys. Miss Crypto Siege is on a business call. She needs her headphones. She's out there hanging out, and it's raining and storming, so it's got some noise going on out there. So yeah, I just think that's going to be right. That's going to be the future. So people got it right. If you're in that banking space, you happen to be an employee at a bank somewhere, right? So it's going to be some branches shutting down. So people are going to have to pivot and move to other spots for sure. But in the end, for us being in this digital asset space as early adopters in this new asset class, this is great. That banking charter thing for Varo money is significant. Who knows what Ripple is looking to do? Who knows? Like, who really knows what they're looking to do? But I do know this. They are very well positioned to do whatever it is that they want to do. And that is a pretty exciting thing. Looking into Link2 some more, and because I'm really looking into doing something with Uphold. Yes, I'm going to really look into that. I keep, kind of looking at it, but not going further. But, I've done pretty much enough homework on the guys there at Link2, right? These guys are growing with the new ideas, so they're looking to grow something, right? So, they still have to win the war, right? Get past that 3-5 year thing. But they look like they're doing some good things over there. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys tuned into that as well. The last thing I'm going to share is an interesting tweet from Jim Rickard. So I just think it's just so important to pay attention to people like Doug Casey, pay attention to people like Jim Rickards. Pay attention to people like Raoul Paul, pay attention to people like Robert Kiyosaki. It's hugely important to know what is going on, right? So in the midst of the worst global economic performance ever, Russia's reserve position is near an all-time high. Russia's reserve position is near an all-time high, not because of energy or agricultural exports. It's because they have 20% gold in their reserve position. Elvira Nubilina, Ms. Crypto Seeds would be able to pronounce that better, is the smartest central banker on earth. Pay attention, guys. If you're not following your records, I would just highly recommend that you do kind of level up your overall financial IQ. He's got a new book coming out as well. I saw that on Twitter as well. I don't know what it is, but I did see him tweet that out. Definitely helps to level up your IQ for sure. All right, guys, listen, I think that is big news. And I think it's even bigger news that Brian Brooks is actually going to attend the opening virtually. Shout out to Varo Money for getting that and having that done. I think, again, this is just the beginning of more and more of these fintech companies obtaining their national bank charters. So and that's a great thing for the digital asset space, in my opinion. It is a great thing. And hopefully, again, it trickles down to you and I, right? Like the Celsius platform does, right? And so one of the things that I love so much about Celsius, and I'm hugely proud to be an ambassador for the Celsius network. What happened to the one article I want to hear on Medium? Is that it? Yep. Is that, they give back 80% of what they earn to the platform holders, the depositors, unlike the traditional banking system. Let's see if fintechs of the world follow the same suit. Let's see, or are they going to just merely have the title of a fintech company and act exactly like traditional banks? You got to pay attention to that, see if that's something that they're doing. What I love about the Celsius.network platform is they give back 80 to 90%. They're giving 90% of what they're earning on the yield that they're going to earn on staking tokens, and they're adding 6 or 7 new staking tokens in the next, I believe, in the next couple of weeks, and they're giving 90% back on that. 90% on the staking tokens. Let me cover the ones that they're going to be adding that Mr. Mashinsky said they were going to be adding. And that's going to be Tezos, Link, Kyber, Basic Attention Token, Zen, Matic, something called LBT. Don't know what LBT is. And synthetics. I know a lot of you guys are high and big on synthetics. And so 90% net, bottom line, fact, net, Celsius pays more yield to us, the platform holders, than any other platform out there. I am continually amazed that people would have Alex Mashinsky on their show and promote another platform. I don't get that. I don't get that, right? Because if you do your homework and you do your due diligence, you'll realize that the Celsius network pays more, net, no fees to put it on, no fees to take it off, right? They have, one of the best loan programs, in my opinion, LTV, collateralized loans, in the business right now. No fees to put your stuff on, no fees at all, no fees to take it off, right? So, you could say this particular exchange, I love some great exchanges. I love Binance US, but in the end, you take some stuff off, it costs you something to take it off, okay? So they may offer staking and all that stuff like that. Net, Celsius pays the most on your assets. They pay you more on your BTC, net, Ethereum, net, they pay more. And now they've added something that I really, really love, and the collateralized loans, or LTV loans, okay, loan to value, is, first of all, they have a 1% interest rate loan right now going on, 25% LTV, 1% APR, okay, 1%. Holy smoke, 25% LTV. Then they got a 33% LTV, and I think that's 3.95%. Then they have a 50% LTV, loan to value, 7.95%. But net Celsius pays more. Deposit your coins there. I believe it's over 25. But a new thing that they just recently announced as well, and forgive me if you don't mind promoting Celsius just a bit, they also now have added, initially there was like the top 6-8 coins that you could deposit and do an LTV. Now they've expanded that program to any asset that you can deposit on Celsius, and it's 25 plus digital assets. You can now do a loan against any one of those 25. So whatever that is, even on stable coins, right? You can do a loan against your stable coins. Let's say you got, I don't know, $1,000 or $5,000 of stable coins. Yes. 25 plus coins. Definitely. Listen, there's a link in the description for all of my videos on the Celsius.network. Again, a proud ambassador. Really, really excited to educate and share this platform for more and more people like ourselves, the average Joe and the average Jane, who have for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, have just kind of succumbed to earning 1%, if that, on your assets in the bank. And you don't have to any longer. You can earn real yield. You can earn money on just putting $100 on the platform, if you will, $200 in stable coins, if you will, and earn interest every single week, 7, 8, 9%, just on stable money, not even being in the digital asset space. In addition to that, you can now buy crypto on the Celsius platform, which I think is outstanding. And they use a very popular one, Simplex, and you can do it with your bank card if you're doing that way. And what they use is Simplex, which is very popular amongst a lot of the exchanges, KuCoin, OceanX, a lot of the major exchanges, BitTrue, they use Simplex, okay? And ACH as well. Now, Simplex charges a fee the same way they charge a fee on Binance or BitTrue, right? Or OceanX or KuCoin. That's not Celsius charging that fee. That's Simplex. Celsius doesn't get anything out of that. And the ACH, I forget, is through GEM. Yep, GEM. Where's my thing here? My mouse. GEM is going to allow you to do to use the ACH, and I believe there's just 0.1%, right? 0.1%. Or here, let me find it right here. So here it is. You are now able to buy crypto in the wallet, BTC, ETH, and USDC through Celsius integration with GEM. Celsius and GEM have been working on this for a year, and they're very proud of it. Current rates, 0.75% in the US for ACH and 1% in the EU. So if you want to buy your crypto via the ACH route, you can buy BTC and ETH. It's through the ACH, right? So it takes a little longer. The fee is 0.75% in the US. These are GEM's fees, and Celsius is actively working on ways to reduce that. So 0.75% ACH. I know that generally an ACH can tend to be free. What I like, for me, I'm going to support the platform. You know, I purchased, a few $100s of BTC on the platform because I want to support Celsius. Because why? They give me 80% back on the platform that they earn to me, the deposit holder, right? And so I have, a bunch of coins on there as well. So I'm supporting them at the 0.75. It's worth it to me to have the system grow and to grow out because, again, they provide the highest yield out of any of the other ones that are out there. And you guys know all the names of them. I don't have to mention the names. Net, they give back. The Celsius network gives back the most. So really, really excited about that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. That is, old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.